Hello YouTube and welcome back to the Nitro Addiction. So tonight we're going to continue rebuilding this Kyosho MP9. Thank you for joining. Hope everybody had a good day. We had freezing rain here today, so we didn't burn any nitro. Just finished getting set up here. We'll get ready to go. All aspects, what's up? We got RC Modified in the house. How's it going, brother? RPM, what's up? Hell yeah. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the show. Alright, so we're not quite ready for the chassis. How is everybody doing today? Just happened to be wrenching when I got the notification. Well, I'm glad somebody's getting the notification, because I don't think very many people do, but I'm glad somebody does. Hell yeah. Well, we're going to be wrenching too, brother. What's going on, Jason? Tell Kim we said hi. I always forget to tell you to tell her I said hi when it's just you that pops in. But we appreciate both of you. Alright. We'll give it a few more minutes. RC Modified says, I just got a notification. Hell yeah. Notifications are getting out there. Hugh's in the house. What's up? Hell yeah. How you doing, brother? Yeah, she may not make it in tonight. She's got to get up early, super early. So she was going to go to bed super early. So she may not be here, but I'll let her know you said hi. Alrighty, guys. Let's find the page we was on last night. Guys and gals. You know, sometimes there's some ladies in the house, so I better address everybody appropriately. Oh, I think I found it. Alright. So it's time to get the sway bars in. I don't know if you guys noticed last night, but when I was putting the diffs in, I picked up the one that had the F marked in it. Hold on, sorry. I picked up the one that I marked the F in for front, and I started building the rear end. I thought about it after the live ended last night, and so I took it apart and swapped them out. You can see this is covered in some grease, but somewhere on here there is an F. I was like, what a dumbass. Anywho, Big Boys Toys, what's up? Travis, what's going on, my brother? Hell yeah. Thanks for joining in, everybody. All right. What screws do we gotta get here? 3x18. It's kind of nice having this caliper now. I can always make sure that my screws are the right ones. Nitro Addiction, you have a pile of screws. Yeah, they're gonna get mixed in with this jumble mess of plastics. Plus, we have some more behind us. Hopefully, by the end of the show tonight, all of the screws will be where they belong. But yes, we have a pile of screws. Okay, so that's not it. None of those are it. Oh, that may be it. Yep. Nope. Alrighty. Oh, you know what? Stupid. Goes over. So Travis, I hope that this view is better and I don't keep getting out of screen. I know you always telling me to fix my zoom, so I figured I would get into a better spot. But I hope you like this. Yeah, if you guys like the new angle, just let me know. If you want me to adjust anything, let me know. Crap, I gotta turn the volume down. I always forget to turn the volume down. There, no interruptions. Leave us alone. I get my phone cord routed here so I don't die on us. And for those of you that were here Monday night, the battery did not die. I just lost connection. I don't know why. But anyways, should be good now. Let's see. What are you guys saying? It's a lot of screws that come with the RTR. Yep. Need to get one and a heat gun. Yeah, heat guns are great, brother. Especially the battery powers. You can be out away from, you don't have to worry about having power to break in an engine. All right. So now, Little tiny guys, 2x5mm. These little bitty tiny things. Little bitty screw. I have the same Badlands from my Kyosho. Right. Talking about these? Yeah, they came with the car. Thank you very much, RPM. That's what I was running on the Losi out in that field a couple weekends ago. They hook up pretty nice. Oh, come on. I hate the little tiny, teeny weeny little screws and pieces. Where's it at? I have somewhere in this mess a little bitty, there it is, a little bitty thing. God, I hate when they make these pieces so small. Rinks is in the house, Corey's in the house. What's up, brothers? Mark Nugent, what's going on, brother? Hell yeah. What's up, nerds? How rude. You're a nitro surgeon. I don't know about that. My hands are too shaky. I was like, I'm okay. I don't have the shakes. But when I go to put the screwdriver in the screw, I'm over exaggerating, but I start doing this. So I have to like steady my hand, you know, my hand in with the other hand, or brace it on something or whatever. I don't know why I do that. Always been that way. But no, definitely not a surgeon of any type. I'm what you call a rebuilder. Let's see if that screw's going in all the way. Okay. And have the plastic piece settled in all the way. There we go. JW, what's up? Sorry if you guys are jumping in and I haven't given you the shout out. It just means I didn't see you. Northeast Mods, what's going on? How's everybody doing on this fine evening? You had some freezing rain here today. Not much. Just enough to make the roads a little slick and cause some accidents. Watched a video recently of somebody building a little tiny, I don't remember what the scale of it was, a little bitty tiny thing. And, you know, had to put all the pieces together, and like, I don't know how in the hell they do that. These parts here are small enough, and nothing on that car was as big as these parts. All right, I'm gonna lock her down. Cool. Hey, RPM, I'm just curious. Did it come with these? I don't know how well you can see that. These little flaps that attach to the to the rear. That knuckle, whatever you call that. Trying to get on the camera here. There we go. Yeah, that piece. And I think they're basically like mud scrapers or something. Scrape it off the inside of the wheel, if I'm not mistaken. I was just curious if they even came with it. I've never seen a car with them actually attached. 3x6. Just went and looked. About time, woman. What are you talking about, you? Should have come. Yeah, I figured it would come with. I just didn't know if it did on the RTR or if that was just like a kit option or something. It's awesome having these little calipers. I've never been able to measure out all my screws and stuff before. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. All right, where they at? Should be 2 more. I know you're in here. Well, what the hell? Oh, there's one. One more. I don't know why it's so hard to see it. Here it is. All right. So I think somebody forgot to put them back on. I mean, it's all good. I was just curious. And Mugen doesn't have RTR cars. They're all kits. Yep, true that. Those Mungars make it hard to size up for a starter box. I didn't have any issues when I was using or doing the Techno. I don't know. Maybe it also depend on the brand. Here's a box, and I only use the front pegs because there's no room for the back pegs because of the mud guards. Huh. Old man R, what's going on? How you doing? That's a lot of screws. Well, yeah, I mean, when you take it all the way apart. But eventually they'll all be back. Oh, come on, get in the hole. I actually like these better than the way that the Techno is set up, because the Techno is good. Don't get me wrong. I ain't knocking Techno. I actually like Techno a lot. Hold on a second. I'll explain what I'm talking about. Any of you guys that have had a Techno will know there's two little screws that go here, and they're so small, like they strip out real easy. You know, if you're flinging rocks or hitting dirt just right, it's not a good thing, but there are more screws in that thing than my LS3. That's awesome, old man. Michael Graham's got a watch up there. What are you timing me? I just saw your comment, Travis. I don't know which engine I'm going to use in this. And my bump box, I don't have the rear pegs in either. I only use the front because I switch it back and forth between so many cars. And when I use the rear, the wheel doesn't set up high enough, and I've never gone through and put the washers underneath the plate that hold the motors. So I need to do that to elevate it up so that it'll, come up high enough and hit the flywheel. So I left that back piece off with no pegs, so that puts the car closer to it. So as long as I can adjust the front and get it lined up, it should be fine. Yeah, I used one bump box between Techno, Mugen, Losi, and then now it's going to be a Kyosho. what's next? So next we get to attach it to the chassis. Alrighty. Brand spanking new. That is actually really cool. It's a nice color. It looks good RPM. That's funny shit, big boys. I think I have more screws loose than that Kyosho. There's a difference between the 78R, my screws from the front rather than the top. On the, are you talking on the Mugen? On the Mugen, I don't think I've ever had mud guards for it. But, yeah, so here on the Kyosho, they're going through the top. Techno, they're going through the front. Seems like all brands are a little bit different, kind of have their own thing. Yeah, Travis says, nice freaking chassis. Hell yeah. Fresh out the package. Alright. So those screws are 4x15. So it should be... should be these guys. Yeah, these screws aren't true to length, or my calipers are off. 0. Yeah. It's funny when you start measuring stuff with a caliper tool, you see how far off things actually are. That or my caliper tool is not synced up the best. Calibrated, that's what I was trying to say. Okay, these are all the same. So, those 4 screws. We've got some white lithium grease. We're ready to mate her up. That's a tight fit. Yeah, couldn't get it set in there where it's supposed to be. Damn it. the old chassis look like? For a minute it looked like a banana. I got it mostly straightened out. It's not 100% true, but be a nice backup. Which, hoping I don't bend this one up. But all we're gonna say is RPM was having fun. It looks like he had a lot of fun with this old car. And I got it mostly straightened out. It's still got a little bit of a warp to it, but you can definitely tell somebody had some fun with this car. Looks like it was doing the belly slide in a gravel pit. I barely even got this damn thing on camera. But yeah. Alright. Now it's got me putting in this guy. Oh, it's got an insert. Huh. That's funny how these plastics have inserts. Most cars don't have stuff like that. I thought that was a like a hex for the nut, but it's not. Which size is that screw? About 20 mil. Actually, I think this one's too long. 20 mil should be 3/4 of an inch. That's only 12. Well, maybe it is one of these. No. It was more like 22. Come on. Okay, maybe that is it. Anywho, moving along. And then through the bottom, 3x12, which is probably going to be these little guys. No, those are more like 10. You guys see it? If you see it, let me know. There it is. But I do like how these are threaded into like an actual lock nut, as opposed to just in the plastic. Because if you are hitting jumps, I mean, even just the ones at the track, it'll pull them right out of the plastic. Richard B, what's up? John D, what's going on? Hey, did Mama actually make it in? Wasn't expecting her tonight, but hell yeah. Awesome. Just gotta get up early. Grandma's in the house. Grandma feeling any better tonight? It's right there. You don't see it? No, I did not. Yeah, I definitely like it much better when they thread into a nut instead of the plastic. I don't remember. I think it's the Techno that just threads into the plastic. I could be wrong, but one of them I have. something. I don't remember. Anyways. Alright. She's feeling a bit better. Good. Alright. So, other than the shocks and the wing, basically the rear is, for the most part, complete. So, we're going to set it aside. Tight fit with these bearings. Okay, 3x18. I just had them. A minute ago I had the wrong ones. I think these are it. Super one-handed, what's up? What's up, Nitro nerds? It's a lot of screws to lose. You're like the third person that said that. All right, Hugh, have a good night, brother. All right, so yep, these are all right. So how is Super One-Handed doing tonight? I could get more Loctite on the outside of the bottle than I do on the freaking screws. Probably would help if I shake it up a little. Seems a little bit tight. It's almost like I shimmed it when I shouldn't have, but I didn't shim it. This is where you gotta get back to work. I am back to work. Why does it seem so tight? I mean, it's not normal for a Kyosho, is it? What's up, Raw? How you doing, brother? It's much better without the cover. Something seems to be kind of binding it up a little bit. I guess that's a little better. Maybe I just had this cranked down so tight it was pinching it. Feels better. Sounds the same though. Alrighty. Let's see. Did it tad tight like that? We're wearing. Are you you're saying a tad tight like with that sounds it'll wear in? Like not a problem. I should mind this little sometimes. If it's perfect. I mean if I shim this it's gonna make it even tighter. So but it spins freer now than what it did a second ago. I think we're good. I mean it's noisy, but it doesn't sound like it's gonna blow it out. All right, next step. Should be one more piece. Ah, it was hiding. Alright, so this is the one that these blocks fill out of. Left a little edge in here on this carbon fiber. Probably not going to be able to get the pill in there. Normally when I shim it makes that sound else. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. Just took our razor blade and clean out this little bit of. If I can get it on here, you guys can see. Just got that little edge in there. Come on, get on camera. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like a hard little piece stuck there that I wouldn't be able to get off very well. Oh shit. Earthquake. So tight in this little corner. Alright, back to what we was doing. So, this piece. Oh, like somebody keeps buzzing my phone. All right. Okay, so this goes here. Four by tens. Should be these. Yep. So pretty sure these are too long. Okay, this piece. Stupid things. Hate when these things won't stay in. Blech. 3 by 12. Um, 3 by 12 or 4 by 12? 3 by 12. I don't think I have any more 3 by 12s. Ah, found one. Okay, well, if there's one, there's two. Where's two? Found it. All right. Learn how to spell that. To what? RC Crazy, what's going on? I haven't seen you in here before. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're enjoying the show as I'm throwing shit on the floor and bumping the camera. Alright, well, I just found the screw on the table and I gotta find it on the floor. Alright. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Welcome to the channel. Let's see. I might need to get back into nitro. Of course you do. What white grease do you use for your diffs? This is just some cheap stuff from the hobby store. It's white lithium grease. Like on the Savages, I just use the marine grease. Come on, get in your hole. And so, when you guys hear me say marine grease, I just bought basically a tube, and I just dip a screwdriver in. The tube's been around a while. I don't know if you can see how much is left in there, but it's still over half full. I've had that for a while. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I use that on these buggies. I try to use the white lithium grease. Nothing too fancy. Stay in there. All right, next step. Riley's Here I Come. I think that's where I got it. It's been a while though. How about that? 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago. I got my first Savage in 2014. Yeah, 2014, and I got that shortly after, so 10 or 11 years ago. Put that stinky marine grease in all builds. Yeah, I like it. Like I said, I got that like 10, 11 years ago, and so when I got back into this about a year ago, and I opened that up and I sniff it, I was like, oh, that brings back memories. Good old memories of rebuilding the Savage. What's going on, RC Ohio? How you doing, brother? Hell yeah, got a bunch of cool people in the house. Welcome all new people. We do this a few times a week. So if you get bored Monday through Wednesday, we're here. And we like to run on Sundays. Okay, so I've got that part done. I've got that part done. What? Oh. Oh, I see. I gotta get up. I have two different stashes of parts and I can't reach these without getting up. Man, the big... I like watching that. The big dope. There's something about that nitro smell that brings a smile to my face. Oh yeah. I mean, you know, the channel name is Nitro Addiction for a reason. I mean, it's... If you've seen all the nitros that I have, you would understand. And I'm glad RC Ohio likes watching. I'm glad everybody likes watching. Alright, what's next? Alright, so it's telling me. So this is one of the new carbon fiber shock towers. So I think what's gonna happen is alright. So just trying to make sure I get everything going in the right direction. Oh, get in there. Get in your hole. It's like these parts won't let me install them until they've hit the floor. Which means I gotta bump the camera. There's not much room here, so my chair leg is kind of wrapped around the tripod leg. Get on there. I'm not cool, but I'm calm. All those screws that we see there are for that kit. Yeah, all these screws, everything here came out of this buggy. This little tiny pile here came with the shock towers. But everything else came out of the build. Alright. Oh, I need one of these. Alright. Let's see. Approximately 6mm gap. So let's see if this has a 6mm gap. Pretty close, 5.7. Same thing. Cool. Good enough. I've always wanted to do that. You know, they always give you measurements in the book on how you should set that stuff, and never had the calipers to do it. Oh, I need another one. It's got these little tiny, these things are kind of a pain in the ass. I don't think it matters. Oh, there it does. I see where it says left and right. So if it's facing this way, right to go that way. So, hey, now you gotta do everything backwards. What do you mean, the amount of screws, Travis? Is that what you're saying? It's not that bad? Oh, it's weird that they have you put this piece on first. Seems like this piece should wait. Because you got to screw this down and you can't slide all that stuff in there. I'm going to do this backwards from the book. Because it makes more sense. You have to push it straight down in, and you can't get, like with that other piece on here, you can't get the pins through there. Alright. Yeah, like this piece should go on first because you have to drop it straight down. This outer one you can push on this way, so you do it second. I don't know why they have you do it in that order. So it should be 2 big 4x12s like this. Almost every other step in the Serpent F190 build that I'm doing is a specific measurement like that. Yeah, I like the challenge of stuff like this. It's fun. Where are we? Should be another one. There it is. All right. Damn it. Yeah, so it makes much more sense to do it in this order. No, it wasn't that piece. Where'd it go? This piece. Alrighty. What's up, Lotus? How you doing? Marcel says, me too. Yeah, we like the challenge. Oh, hey. I was going to show you this, guys. So I found this 13-tooth bell, since that's what I need for that track. It is a, what does it say, the lightweight MBX8 7R or 7T. Vented. It's really light. That project will be coming up, which I need to change the bearings in that clutch bell anyways. They're starting to squeak. So good time to change it out. Seems like there's a lot of play in there. Yeah, so here they're showing the pills with the center hole. And then if we go, hope that's not my fingerprint. I think I got an RPM fingerprint on here. Over here on this other page, it shows these with the pin down low. So it shows these going on the downside. I know you guys can barely see the book, but and then here they're it's in the center. And when you look at it, it looks like the pin's angled down. I'm hoping it doesn't create any binding. Alright, so that's supposed to be tighter. Oh. I grabbed the wrong ones. I think I was supposed to do one each. 73, 74, yeah. Alright, I messed that up. Take it back apart. So it's got a thick one and a thin one. Each side gets one of each. Oops. So and it's the 74. Yeah, 74 is the thicker one, goes opposite of the shock tower. Hey, when they mix them like that. Because I'm that person that'll always do it the wrong way. In there. That's way much gooder. Yeah, like one side was tight and one side was loose. don't use the regular side of the calipers. Oops. Talking about this side? So if I'm going outside to outside, yeah, but when I need to get on that inside edge of the screw, this side works better. So, you know, for overall length, yeah, we'll do it like that. But if we're coming up underneath the cap and we want to take it right to that edge, we'll use that side. Is that what you're talking about? RPM says I didn't do it. What didn't you do? I must have missed something. The Kyosho needs an aspirin. Why? Travis has just learned something. Hey man, I'm full of useless information. Doesn't mean I know everything. It doesn't mean I can put any of it together, but I got a couple pieces. But yeah, that's how you use those calipers. And like, so here's another way. So we got it zeroed out. So you want to do the inside of the bearing. You use it like that, and then this says it's 7.8 inside edge of that bearing. And then of course you do it this way for that direction. Then you can get all your measurements of your bearings. But yeah, if you want to do the inside of it, you use those two little back sides. 7.8. Yeah, very useful tool. You said there was a fingerprint on the Oh, it might be mine, but I'm gonna say you got the book dirty. Oh, yeah, I see your comment there, Travis. Never knew that's how you measure. Yeah, I mean, and like a lot of people don't know with a tape measure. I'll show you this too. And no, I'm not a carpenter, but if you're using a tape measure, you got that little bit of play there in the end. So it's kind of the same concept. You push against something, you take your measurement, or you pull and take your measurement. Either way, it's supposed to be accurate, doing it both ways. But it has that little bit of play to account for this end. Just in case you didn't know that. Push on the end. Always measuring from tip to tip of the screw. Yeah, and then like some of them even on these beveled ones, like that. Yeah, you're gonna measure from this outer edge to here. So then with these screws, you can measure it this way, or I'll even, just because I'm not trying to be super accurate, I mean, you can hold it like this and do it just the same. But, yeah. All right, where was we at? Now that I finally got it only took 4 tries, but I think we finally got this the way that it needs to be. So now the rest of the screws are 3x12. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be these. You know, if you don't have a caliper tool and you're using a measuring tape, you know, you can Google how to convert it. But I know from work, because we're using a bunch of millimeter stuff, like if you're looking for 1 inch, it's about 25 millimeters. 20 millimeters is 3/4, 12 is 1/2 inch. Was it 14 is roughly 5/8, 16 is, you know, about 3/4. 6 is a 1/4 inch, 8's 3/8. You know, they're real close anyways. But yeah, you can do it with a tape measure all the same. All right, those are too long. But, you know, really doesn't matter how. There's multiple ways of doing it. This guy. Yep. So there's a 12 mil. Some of them look really close in length. Button head screws measure from under the base of the head to tip. Yes. Yep, under the head. Yep. Yeah, and then the beveled screws comes up. Basically, your measurement comes up here to that edge. But yes. Well, that one's ground down to nothing. I don't know if I have a replacement screw for that or not. I need to look through my screws. I'm gonna have to get a replacement. I don't. Oh, what do we got? Yeah. It's like I got everything but that side. Right, because the beveled screw uses the entire length. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Makes sense anyways. All right. Back to what we was doing. Oh, sweet. All right. Now for the fun stuff. Now, can anybody tell me the reason why on some of these buggies, the rears will have like a regular drive cup and the fronts will have universal? Does anybody know the reason behind that? I'm just curious. All right, so these are the upgraded parts that I got. One of the original ones, the thread was broke off of it. I guess I should say it was broke off at the thread. Yeah, one of them, like this whole bottom half was broke off. Let's see. Alright, damn inserts are gonna just fall out. Let's get out of there. I was hoping it had a side on plastered on it. Towards the front, like this. This would be the left side. Universal is more taut to sharper angle when steering, because the steering setup would be pin. Ah, good to know. Get out of there. You don't belong in there. Okay. Ah. Okay, so yes, just like that. Alrighty, but yeah, these look pretty cool. Like, the only thing I could find on eBay was the right. I had to go to a different site to get this set. It's like some store, not even on eBay. Yeah, so it came with those little blue spacers. I don't know why they do this. Anybody know why they do that? Why instead of making it the right size? I mean, it specifically says it's for this car, so is there a reason for this? I mean, I've seen this in vehicles before. I've never had the setup for this. Come on, get in there. Nice hub, says Mods. Thank you, sir. There. I think you got to put that in there before you put that in there. Now, is it just so you don't wear out the metal and then it's easier and cheaper to replace these little plastic inserts? Or is it just made, like, because the different models have different sizes? Anybody? Dodge trademarks and patents. Dodge trademarks and patents. You talking about on these? This is Kyosho. This is straight up Kyosho. I think it's a bit of both. So, I mean, there is no trademark or patents. I mean, this is, it even says right there by my thumb, MP9 KTI4. I wonder if it's because some of these are, well, I guess it's more of a question. Are some of these models international and some like US? Yeah, no, Lotus, this is not aftermarket, brother. I got lucky finding these too. They were only like, it's like 60 something for the pair, or I think it was like right at 66 shipped, or they're like 32 to 36 individually, and then some of them I was finding for like 40 something individually. So I got pretty lucky on this set. I can't tell if that's in all the way. Yeah, I guess it was. No. There's no way. There, okay, that helped push it in. Sweet. Good evening, guys. How's everyone doing? What's up, Drone Life? How you doing, brother? Kyosho upgraded, that is. Yes. Oh, so the US and Japan stuff is different. I'll get that. Yes, to stop the bearings from wearing out the aluminum. Are they an upgrade? I'm going to say it's an upgrade. Like, it doesn't say upgrade on it, but I mean, the color of it looks cooler. I don't know how much stronger they are. But, so here's one of the originals. As you can see, RPM had fun. But, and again, no worries, man. I'm not dissing on you having fun with it. But yeah, I would say that, like, this is like that pop metal. You can tell by looking there, hey, it's like porous metal. But yeah, these are definitely an upgrade. And these are real light. I mean, they feel about the same, I guess. But yeah, these are pretty nice. JP helped me find these. Or he sent me a link to it, and I had to search around and actually find these, but he helped me out with what I needed to find. Yeah, I think Richard B's the Kyosho guy. He should know everything there is to know about Kyosho. I think Kyosho calls their upgrades option parts. I'm sure they do. They're upgraded. It's probably so the stock bearing fits. Yeah, basically you don't have to buy bigger bearings, my guess. You know, it could be for all of the above, for all we know. Get in there. All right. Okay. Just trying to figure out left from right here. So, left side. Right side. This is the right side. Nope, not like that. I guess the other question then would be, does this go up or down? To me, it should go up so you can see it. Actually, so yeah, this here's the right side. Okay. Sometimes it gets confusing trying to get it lined up right, but I guess I better finish this. Make it a little bit easier. I would say up. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm gonna do anyways. Where are my grub screws? That's crazy. I should have 2 more grub screws. One for each of these. Aha, they're right there, stupid. Sitting right there in front of me. And to get these proper tight, you stick them inside your wheel. I can't wait to run this buggy. These Kyoshos are nice. RPM, I want to say it again, brother. Thank you for your contributions to the show. Helping out with some nice giveaways for the winners of the wheel. We all appreciate it very much. Lotus, I see where you say ibuprofen never works good enough. Ibuprofen's a good inflammation reducer. You want pain relief? You got to add Tylenol to it, just like they do when you go to the doctor. God, these inserts are a pain in the butt. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so Travis, when you do yours, you get to mess with these inserts. The longer one goes towards the bottom. And you gotta hold it just right so they don't slide out. Ah! Actually, you guys know me and my Loctite. I'm gonna put a little bit of Loctite on this female part of the thread. The only reason for that is so when I stick the bolt through, it doesn't get rubbed off. Oh my God, are you freaking kidding me? Well, if nothing else, you guys at least get a good laugh out of this. This is one of the worst parts of all these buggy builds. Alright, and your shorter 4x10 little fat button head or whatever you call these will go up top, and it takes a 3mm and then it's a 4x16 on the bottom. So left side. I think I did that right. Yes. Anyways, sorry, I was looking at the instructions. So yeah, left side. Okay. Alrighty. Sometimes you just gotta play around with it until you can see exactly what exactly what they're trying to tell you. So it says buggy fast for sure. The Kyosho MP9 by Manus XS brushless. No! A few Kyoshos as well as my favorite being the Nitro Blizzard. May have to get a Kyosho buggy. I love buggies. For zipping around and having some good control, I love playing with the buggies. If I want some race type control on some shitty terrain, then it's the truggies. Or if I just want to tear shit up, then come the savages. Kind of a pain to get in there. Hell yeah. So then now, getting ahead of myself here. So it should be one of these screws. JP, what's up? How you doing, brother? I have 7 Kyosho Inferno brushes and 17 Nitro. Wow. What's Kyosho got coming? I don't know. Getting tired of getting beat by you guys are messaging too fast. RC Ohio loves buggies too. Yeah! We're the buggy lovers. Kyosho going to be the armor killer for the summer. Raw needs a buggy. We all need a buggy. I love buggies. You know, I wasn't real crazy about them back in the day. And then, what was that? one guy's name, Nitro RC Nerds, the one that kind of seemed like he kind of shut his channel down by just irritating people and going off on Muggy. But watching him work on his buggies and seeing what he had going, I thought they were pretty cool. Oh, you know what? Did I stick the wrong one? Yes, I did. I got two different links here, and I stuck the wrong one in. But now after watching him and his buggies, I started to like them, and then once I finally got a buggy, it's like, okay, I see. I thought I was gonna like the Truggy more, but really, I like the Truggy, but I mean, I actually kind of like the buggy more. Yeah, that's better. What's Kyosho got coming? You mean like something new? I don't know. Yeah, that is pretty cool, Richard. That's a lot of Kyosho Infernos. It's like me and my Savages. I think the other day I counted like 21 or 22 Savages, and then I've probably got 3 or 4 parts that I could build. All Kyosho, Richard? Yep. Richard's a Kyosho guy. Still have all the stuff to put it back into Nitro too. Yeah, blasphemy. Yeah, I can't wait to see that twin engine T-Max run as well. On-road's cool, but you're limited. I wouldn't mind having an on-road car, but it's like you're limited as to where you can drive. And if all you have is asphalt, then that's, maybe it's the best thing. But I got so many different terrains to run on. On-road, you're just too limited. So if I want to do on-road, I just put GPM tires on the buggy. Oh, get out of there. That's not cool. Almost had problems. Yeah, make sure that your trash is not stuck in your gears. Or any screws for that matter. Alright. And that goes on the inside. Yeah, I can't wait to see that T-Max. Don't call me the buggy commander because I have 2 TLR5Bs and man, I would love to find me a 5th scale buggy. I had an offer an Ultra for a short time that came in a deal. Give it to my buddy. That was before you realized you wanted a buggy. Watch out, I'll turn that Savage you're sending my way, bro. You ain't getting it. No, they have conversion kits for the Savages. Yeah, right, that would have made a great noise, wouldn't it? Just gone on road last year. It blows my mind how fun it is. They're cool if you got the place to run it. But I couldn't do it as like my only RC because it would just be too limited. Get out of here, sinuses. All right. What the? What the what? These even the same pins? Oh, get the finger out of the goo. As far as I can tell, they're the same. I don't have any others. Seems like one's longer than the other. I just don't think it's getting all the way down in there. Huh. There's the problem. Man, I hope I didn't put one of those in the rear. Not missing anything. Let's see if I can do this without everything falling apart. Team Richard B. What parts did you upgrade on there besides the knuckles? The shock towers from aluminum to carbon fiber. I had to get a new center rear drive shaft because the other one was bent. And I got new the splash guards. I think that was it. And then RPM also sent a carbon fiber plate for the servos. I don't know if you call it an upgrade or if it's just looks. Probably a little bit of both. I know you guys can't really see much, but I got to do this on my lap. Yeah, I think that I think either the front or the back is going to be longer. All right, well, I did get them mixed up. I can see it now. So, for the front, they're calling for 64.5 millimeter, and on the back, Come on, turn a page. The back one is 68.5 millimeter, so the back's the longer one. Man, they're so close together, I didn't even notice when I was putting it together. How funny. I mean, it kind of sucks, but it is funny. Yeah, when I was putting the back together, like I didn't notice the same kind of difference like I noticed in the front. All right, we're almost back together here. I bet that's why that it wasn't going when I was trying to put the rear end on the chassis. I bet that's why it wasn't fitting in there very well, because one side was short and I had to like loosen this to get it to all fit in there. So that makes sense. I should have stopped and checked then. Should have known better. Comfort radio tray that I'm going to use for the MP9. Yeah, so RPM was kind enough to send me a carbon fiber one of these, like you're saying, the radio tray. But it's at the house, and when I went home last weekend, I forgot to get it. So I'll get it this weekend. Even if we get this done, I'll swap it out. But Jay says, I need 2 more buggies. How many buggies you got now? You know, on the rig. I don't have any. Digger, if I haven't said hello to you, hello, brother. Might just stick with the Mugen product since I'm running Mugen anyways. Dude, I love the Mugen. I mean, I like all of them. Ah, damn it. But I'm really impressed with both my my Mugen rigs. I might even know where to pick up a 7. MBX 7T. All right. Much better. Much gooder. There. That's way much gooder. I like it. 4x22, which I think is it these? Yep. 22, and if we convert that to inches, 0.86, so just over 3/4. So if this was a 20, it should say right at 0.75 or somewhere around there. I guess we can. Yeah, 0.79 because it's 20.1. But yeah, just in case anybody's curious on converting these. My MTX, my MRX cars are great. Oh, I bet. All I did was take it out the pack. And more boats and more trucks and helis and just want them all like Pokemon. Oh. RC Ohio says I actually have 2 Arma Infractions, very surprising cars. My favorite is my Harm on-road tough. Also have an MCD 5th gas on-road, nice. Currently building a Serpent F1, amazing quality. That's badass, brother. That's what you call an investment. Digger says, what's happening, brother? What's up? Northeast Mods needs more buggies too. We all need more buggies. I have no idea. I think I have at least 25-ish. That's crazy. Use my Ferrari dream car. Yeah, Mugens is shit, man. I mean, they are pricey, but they're smooth rigs. All right, I gotta get a refill. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Ooh, we got some MBX5s for sale. Hell yeah. I don't know what a good price would be, but if it's a good price, jump on it. Only 8th buggies I have is the Dirt Tracks Axis, that is parts, and a new Vertex VTX B1R. Huh. Rocky Mountain Basher, what's up? Thought about picking up the Kyosho Neo 3.0 to bash around. Those are pretty good as well. Joe Girding, what's going on, man? Welcome to the channel. Don't think I've seen you here before. So I was asking, did you want that radio tray for your buggy? But you answered and said you have it. Oh, I got you, bro. Thanks. But yeah, I have one. I'm assuming it's the same thing that you have. I don't know how many different versions of it there is. But no, I do appreciate that, brother. It was free. Yeah, mine too. I got the hookup. Working on Nitro V right now. I don't know what a Nitro V is, but it's Nitro. I think I've watched before as I've rinsed on mine. Well, thanks for stopping in and saying hello. I hope it's entertaining. Welcome back. We're trying to get our, well, I mean, there's no trying to it. We are getting our Kyosho MP9 KTI4 back together. Basically just stripped it down and cleaned it up, replaced a couple of parts on it. So next, would be, oh, really? What happened? I got something backwards. Shit. Well, like I said, we're trying to get it back together. So if it's facing this way, this side is the left. Yeah, I've got that. Thin one towards the shock tower. Well, of course I got that backwards. Alright. I don't know how much. That little thin piece of plastic ain't gonna do much, but. Alright. So it sounds like I got those little spacers in backwards. The thin one. 73, 74. Yeah, the thin one should go towards the shock tower, so I got that backwards. Hopefully this works this time. Man, the smallest little detail makes all the difference. Even when you got the book in front of you, you still mess up. But we'll get her eventually. Something's still off. What's going on? Can you guys see that? Like, that's how far off it is. I wonder if I need to flip these over, but it doesn't look like there's any kind of offset in it. Nick B, what's going on? How you doing, brother? So I have to say hello and start a conversation, and then I vanished. I've been busy here at home. It's all good. What's going on, Hybrid? How you doing, brother? Hey, Richard B, since you're the Kyosho king, what am I doing wrong here? Why aren't these lining up like they're supposed to? I don't know, maybe you can't see that very well. But it's like it doesn't want to line up in the slot properly. I can see now there's an offset here. I bet I need to flip these over. So this side's smaller than this side. I don't know how well you guys can see that. I think I found the problem. So this side here, there isn't much beyond that bolt like there is here. So I think if I flip that over, it's gonna solve my problem. That's right, 10th time's the charm. Can't really see what you're talking about. Yeah, I know. Yeah, flip them, dude. Yep. All right. Eventually, we'll get it together and be able to leave it together. Perfect. It's kind of hard to see. Alright, like I said, 10th time's the charm. Now we can move forward. I hate that shit when it won't stay straight. Get in there. Stay straight and get in your hole. It's a good tight fit, but man, it's a pain in the ass to get in there. That's ridiculous. She's tight. Of course, wife just got home and I might have to start cooking dinner. That's all right, brother. We appreciate you anyways. Black Sabbath is reuniting for Ozzy's last show. That's going to be epic. Hell yeah. Send all the snow to big boys. Fair amount of snow too. And here in Omaha, we ain't got shit for snow this year. The weather is completely confused. And I mean completely. Come on, get in there. From Omaha, I go out there quite often. Actually, that's crazy. Go down to the Hobbyplex and mess around. Dude, that's where I do my Sunday track days at, or even on Wednesdays. If I go to the track, it's at that Hobbyplex. That's cool that you've been there. You ever make it back into town, we ought to go. Ozzy mumbling for 2 hours while the band rocks. If you have to force it, it's got to be wrong. Well, it's just, you know how these ball ends are just like they kind of spin or twist on you. I couldn't get it to line up straight. But thank you for the tip, Jay. It's like they always want to, one side will catch. Come on. Watch when I do get it in, I won't have the damn drive shaft in there. I have to take it back apart. on, get in there. I mean, is there like a secret to that shit? I decided to have winter this year. It's been snowing, ice, and cold. They made its RC master. Quality is tight. That is true. Small World LL, yeah, I should be heading out there in about a month or so. I will definitely hit you up. Hey man, hit me up on Facebook. We'll keep in touch. Cause yeah, especially if you're gonna be here in a month, dude, we're rocking that freaking track, man. Bring your nitro buggies. We'll tear that place up. But yes, Richard B, I can see the quality is tight. How the hell you keep that thing straight? It's like I want to put needle nose on it just to hold it straight, but that ain't gonna work either. Bleh. Hurting my fingers. Usually stay at the Maristar Casino. Dude, I'm literally 5 minutes from the track. Same with the turnbuckles, yes. I want to bring one of the fifth scales to see how long it takes to get kicked out. Council Bluffs. Yeah, I'm about 15 minutes from there. I'm up on the north side. You go up, 680? All the way up to, literally right up by the track. So if you know where the track's at, I'd love to try my low C speed NT on that track. Because if you get to drive, well, when you get it on the track, you will be number one then. Oh, come on. There's got to be a way to hold this thing straight. All right. So the key is just to kind of pry it out a little bit. Yeah, definitely let me know ahead of time, Rocky Mountain, so I can make the plans if you really want to. Because that'd be awesome. We could do a double show. All right. Now, I can tell you the security at that damn casino, they don't like RC cars. Learned that the hard way, or should I say the fun way? Did you get it taken away, or did you get kicked out, or both? I'll bring one of the big bore MTXL. Don't know what they'll hate more, the noise or the size. Yeah, that building's kind of like a tin building. You fire that popping, brapping machine up in there, man, it's going to hurt some ears. Probably won't be trying to grab it. Then for X-ray and a gamma. I want an X-ray. I want an X-ray and I want a Serpent. TXL is a nice truck, Ohio. Yeah, those are nice. Those are the big boys. All right. Stay in there. 3x18. X-ray over gamma. I've always liked the X-rays better. I'm not saying they are better. I don't know. I don't think JP cares. He just wants one of everything. Where is it? Okay, so there's one. Oh, that's the wrong type of screw. I feel like I'm missing a couple of screws. 3x18. I think I have any more 3x18s. What in the hell is going on? Got plenty of 3x15s. Apparently, I don't have any 18s. Apparently I've lost my 3mm x 18mm screws. Let's see. Yeah, Jay wants one of each model eventually. You used to turn on HPI and not Kyosho, but now you'll soon look like a pro on a buggy. Well, my other buggies aren't HPI. Mugen. The 50 Vector with the ALX spikes will literally rototill the track. Yes, that's why we don't put it in there. 10 scale and smaller be falling in the ruts. Yes. Got some Taylor Super spikes. They heavy trenches too. Oh, they leave trenches too. Sorry, I can't read tonight. Alright, I need to find some screws that are the right length. Alright, found them. They weren't where they were supposed to be, but I found them. Oh, thanks, big boys. I mean, I feel okay. My allergies always, I don't know what it is. For the last year now, year plus, I've had these allergies. All of a sudden, like my nose will just stop up. But I don't feel bad, but thank you anyways. Yeah, we might get a couple more buggies. I want to try out that new Techno. What is it, the 2.2? It seems like it's pretty cool. Alright, so these little teeny tiny screws that you can't even see. My fingers are too fat for. And these little bitty things. Come on. Can't see anything because my fingers are in the way, but if I move my fingers, then I can't hold on to the piece. Is that the hot bodies that you just got recently, Jay? That Franken buggy, or do you have a different one? Oh, sit still. It's Marcy Autocross this summer at the park down the street from me. There's a double basketball court that nobody uses, and it's textured like a tennis court. I remember those. Hell yeah, well, 40 of those, Coney, lay out a hell of a good track. Has some big tennis courts too. Perfect surface for traction. Tough on the tires, but great running. All right, Travis, appreciate you, brother. It was a great stream as usual. We'll be back on. I'm gonna run Sunday if the weather's good. I'm gonna try and get that Sin fired up and running, and then of course we'll be back Monday for sure. And I'm thinking maybe next Wednesday we'll do another track day. So appreciate you, brother. Everyone's down there in fall before snow, hoping to get some locals out to play as well. Yeah, when I go to the track, everybody up there's running electric, but a couple of people have been asking me questions about the old nitros, getting some people interested. Man, Travis, if you're interested in seeing the finishing of this, it'll probably be Monday. I don't think I'm going to be done with it before then. Cool. You have yourself a good night, Travis. Appreciate you. I think the tires will definitely take a beating. Yeah, right? There's a few nitros last track day. Well, there was one other nitro. Last Friday, when I went up there to get a couple of parts, I seen a bunch of people heading back to the track with some nice looking nitro buggies. It was race day. I didn't have time to go in there, but definitely don't have what it takes to be racing with the big boys. But I think it was like a major event where I think you had to get into the first one and then they do all the different qualifying and, you know, all that shit. I don't think you could jump in now. Oh, cool. We finally get to put this on the chassis. So they're also showing the front bumper. I think it's the 3x10. So 1, 2, There it is. When you check if you're a newcomer, you're always welcome. If not for me, I would no longer race there. Right. Yeah, the people there have been pretty good. I haven't had any issues with anybody other than that I almost hit that kid that one time. But no issues. Seems like some pretty cool people so far. This thing's starting to look like a race car. Alright, let's switch up my hands here. Can't hold on to anything. Well, she halfway looks like a buggy. That's cool, Nick. So my local track and myself. If a newcomer comes on a race day, here's my remote for my car. And they'd all be pretty cool, I'm assuming. But I do know that they were like the listing that they had said round 2, round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4. I don't know if they would let me just jump in the middle of that. Maybe. I don't know exactly how all the races work, but I'm just kind of assuming that at that point they're in the middle of the rounds, and I don't know. Maybe you can just jump in. It would be pretty cool, but definitely not race quality at the moment. Still learning. All right. Well, that's about as far as we're gonna get on that tonight. Next thing we'll do is put the center diff back together. Get that installed. And we also got the steering. The steering mechanism. Take it easy, Lotus. Have a good one. He gets a bad rep on YouTube, but on first-hand at a track and a local pro, they don't have a YouTube channel. Right. Qualifiers, you could always jump in. Oh yeah, I'm assuming. I guess I didn't know. I figured if you didn't sign up when it started that you were you missed out. So, but that'd be cool. I mean, if you guys haven't seen me on a track, it ain't pretty yet. I'm one of those people, like, I'm real competitive, and if I'm not ready to actually compete, I don't want to go out there and make a fool of myself. So like if I could get a bunch of practice time in, and then for like next season, that's how I would do it. I don't want to just go in there and be the guy that's putting around trying to find the corners and stuff. I need to get a good rhythm in. But I was watching that guy that was out there last week, that other nitro buggy. He was pretty quick, and I was watching how he was, his path, his lines that he was taking. And I started following those, and I was getting better. That is for sure. Why does it seem like that pile of screws is not getting smaller? Because I pushed them all together. I mean, I still got the steering rack, the center diff, the side guards, the engine, the wing. I mean, there's still quite a bit of stuff to go in there. So, yeah, that pile of screws is still pretty good size. But also kind of like you, I'm like, well, where in the hell do these go? I mean, I really don't know. I don't know. All right, Northeast, appreciate you, brother. JP, have a good night, brother. All right, Nick's pointing up. Let's see. Just have to look at and talk to the race director. How many qualifiers before? Yeah, I get you. But like I said, man, I need to get better before I jump in. I'm rough around the edges, as they say. Just go out there and run, no matter what. You would be a different driver in no time. Yeah, I know. And if you break, there's people who donate parts for you. And I got a few spares. But no, I drive the Mugen out there. That thing don't break. Well, I take that back. I did break the pin. Broke that in half. That goes in the here in the wheel hex. That's the only thing I've broke on that Mugen so far. I appreciate you, RPM. Thank you for the kind words, my friend. All right, everybody. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I appreciate all the participation, all the newcomers, all the subs, all the likes. You guys are awesome. If you haven't become a channel member yet, it'd be awesome if you would. No, it's, think about it. It's there. Get anything special out of it, I guess. Emojis. But no, I'm just messing around. In other words, put aside your pride and you could run a race. Do it. Yeah, I know. One of these days. But at the same time, I got to schedule that stuff because I try to go home see the family on the weekends. So I can't spend too much time practicing and racing. Mama would get mad, think I don't want to come home anymore. So I can't let my addiction take over. But no, I appreciate all the help. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. This weekend, keep your eyes out. I'm going to be trying to get the Sin fired up if the weather's good. We'll do a live on Sunday, same time, noon. And then I think we'll be back Monday. I may be driving back. So we'll see what the timing looks like. If not, I will definitely be back Tuesday and Wednesday. Family is fam. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, everybody. Appreciate it. Much love and peace.